Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Arnim Zola, and today we're moving on to battle number 5 in Stingray's hero path, PhD in Oceanography. When a maniacal genius has a plan to flood the Earth with melted glaciers, the heroes of Earth will need all their smarts and nautical knowledge to outwit him. If only they knew someone with a PhD in Oceanography. So today we're facing MODOK. All card outwit abilities require 4 different costs instead of 3. He always leads the Intelligentsia. And Master Strike, each player who can't outwit MODOK gains a wound, and then MODOK transforms. And on this side, you can only fight MODOK with Recruit and not Attack. Master Strike, each player who can't outwit MODOK KOs a non-gray hero from their discard pile. MODOK transforms. So you gotta outwit him, and you gotta get a decent amount of Recruit so you can fight him on the other side. And the scheme is flood the planet with melted glaciers, set up a twist, stack this twist next to the scheme as rising waters, then KO each hero from the HQ whose cost is less than or equal to the number of rising waters in that stack. Evil wins when 20 non-gray heroes are KO'd. So you gotta recruit all the low-cost stuff so that they don't get swept away by the flood and get you to lose. We're also facing the Kunlun and the Doombot Legions, and we're playing as Stingray, M, Scar Son of Hulk, Stepford Kukos, and Captain Marvel. Off topic, searching for M in the hero deck, or the hero randomizer thing, is extremely difficult, because if you search for M, a lot of people show up, so it takes a while to find her. Special rules for this setup. Challenge mode active Endless Hatred. Whenever you complete a scheme twist, also play the Mastermind's Master Strike ability. That's very not great. And Stingray heroes in the HQ are immune to the twist effects because he can breathe underwater. That's pretty good. So the Stingrays will never get KO'd from the scheme twists. There are several things going on here that make this setup very not in your favor. Obviously, MODOK KOing your non-gray heroes is very bad. Getting Master Strikes every time a Scheme Twist comes out is very bad. And there are 2 heroes in the HQ that I am not allowed to replace, by the way, that cap out at 3 cost cards. So, we've got some issues. How am I going to deal with these issues? I don't know. Recruit a lot of things is the answer to that question. So the obvious choice is if I'm forced to use these guys, I should make a tactical formation 3-3-3 deck, right? But then MODOK, you need to outwit MODOK, otherwise you lose all of your shit. So this is going to be bad. It's going to be very bad. What I'm bringing in is Enchantress because you can only fight this side with Recruit, and she has a lot of Recruit. Unfortunately, Irresistible Bribe, as far as I'm aware, does not work on this, because you can only fight him with Recruit, not Attack. Which, Irresistible Bribe does not change that fact, as far as I'm aware. I'm going to bring her in instead of Scar. These are the only 2 I can replace, by the way, Scar and Captain Marvel. The reason I'm replacing Scar instead of Captain Marvel is Captain Marvel has just some cool stuff. She has 3 costs for the 3 synergy thing. Maybe I shouldn't be banking on the 3 synergy thing, actually, come to think of it. I've changed my mind. I'm leaving in Scar. Let me go ahead and change that. Yeah. Enchantress is replacing Captain Marvel. So I wanted to keep her in because she has a lot of 3 cost stuff. She has some cool synergies like the strength synergy and the range synergy. She's got a recruit card. But I feel like having half of the hero deck be 3 cost is probably a very bad idea. Scar, on the other hand, he's also got some 3s. Oh yeah, he has 2 3s too. That's fantastic. Oh, brother. Maybe I should replace both of them. Fuck it, I'm bringing in Richter. There's a lot of ranged in here. It can be good. Is there a lot of ranged? I just got rid of Captain Marvel. Is there a lot of ranged anymore? Hold up. Look, I normally plan this out before I start, but, okay, there's some ranged in here. Maybe not. Oh, fuck. I'm panicking. Maybe I should just restart the video. Nah, you can see my panicking. Whatever, I'm leaving in fuck. I'll leave in Captain Marvel. And if this doesn't work, I can figure out something. Some solution. Alright. Like I said, I'm bringing in Enchantress for a recruit for the other side of MODOK. Let's go. This is not going to go well. Okay, I've got a 5-3 and a 4-4 split. There are no 5 costs to buy. I mean, I could do a 2-3 cost thing. That's it's not going to go well. I am extremely worried. Okay, when recruited, clone. I'm a clone it. You can't stop me. And I'm gonna buy one of these. How am I supposed to outwit him if the entire deck is 3 cost cards? What is... Oh god, oh lord. I need to replace both of them with something next time. What is this shuffle? Buy first, then fight? Okay. I'm going to fight this and hope that I don't get fucked by 2 non-grays on top. Look, the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one and put the other one back. Uh-oh. Okay. We're fine. Never punished. Oh, that's a hand. But I have both of the tactical formations. That's funny. I want to die. I should get some 2s over here. Like, I need different costs on all sides, right? I have a 3 over here. I should get some 2s over here. Unrecruited clone. What is this card? Find mutants with Cerebro. And I'm gonna buy a sidekick. Alright, this is a shockingly good hand. Unfortunately... Oh no, I can't draw everything. Or can I draw everything? Okay, so this is 2 attack, investigate for a card with an attack icon. Oh, well. Then 1 attack, draw a card. Okay, now 2 attack, investigate for a card with an attack icon. Then 1 attack, draw a card. Okay, I want Soul Sacrifice. I need 4s over here. I could also clone these, which might not be a bad idea, but I need 4 costs. Wait, hold up. Oh, I only have 2 KOs that cost 3. This is still pretty good. It has the 3rd circle of Kung Fu, which means I need to reveal a card that costs 3 or more. Otherwise, it gets 3 additional attack. I'm gonna fight this for 3. Fight for each of my heroes that costs 3, KO one of my heroes. I'm gonna KO an attack card. I think I'm buying Soul Sacrifice. I can clone this later. I can clone this next turn, right? So I'm gonna buy this for 4. And I'm going to fight you for 3. This means I don't get any of these in the shuffle, which kind of sucks, but it does give me another KO, which is good. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. KO one of them and put the other one back. I just got Soul Sacrifice, so I can probably afford to KO an agent. This deck is very good. Alright, 1 attack, draw card. Okay, I'm gonna fight you for 3. Fight, look at the top 2 cards of my deck, KO one and put the other one back. At least I didn't need to choose. I can clone you. I'm probably going to be getting a lot of wounds, so cloning this is probably a good idea. When recruited, strength clone. What is this card? Penance Farm. A lot of trouble seeing recently. I need to get my glasses changed. Hello? Am I like Giga blind? There we go. Alright, Scheme Twist and Master Strike. I believe I can just pick what order I want this. It doesn't really matter, neither side can outwit. And then MODOK transforms. And stack this next to the scheme is Rising Waters, and then KO each hero from the HQ's cost is less than or equal to the number of Rising Waters. So I need to KO all the 1 costs. There aren't any 1 costs. I'm not going to KO something good with Soul Sacrifice, because there's nothing I really want to buy with Soul Sacrifice other than maybe Irresistible Bribe. I think I'm just going to end up cloning Mind Wipe this turn. Or clone this. Cloning Uncover Family Secrets is better in the short term. It also gives me more recruit for fighting this MODOK, so I'll do that. I'm not going to KO anything good with this, I'm just going to KO the wound. Buy before fighting or fight before buying? Fighting before buying is risky. Fighting at all is risky. Both of these are risky. Maybe I just don't fight. Maybe I just buy this and clone it. Yeah, I'm just gonna not fight this turn. It'll be fine. Probably. I'm tempted to leave this in here because it can't get flooded away. I'm not going to, but I am tempted. Okay, Master Strike. Each player who can't outwit MODOK KOs a non-gray hero from their discard pile. This side has 3/2/0, so it can outwit. This side, very specifically, this side doesn't have the all cards outwillity. All cards outwits cost 4 instead of 3. So this side does succeed. This side doesn't succeed, but they don't have a card in their discard pile. And then MODOK transforms. Okay, I do not have the tactical formations. Start with this. 2 recruit, investigate for a card that costs 3. Okay. 2 recruit, investigate for a card that costs 3. 1 attack, draw a card. Okay. 1 attack. I don't have the 2/2, but I do have the 3/3. Investigate for a card with an attack icon. I should have put that on the bottom. I haven't changed anything yet. I'm going to put it on the bottom. Then I'm going to fight you for 3. Fight. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. KO one and put the other one back. Oh, that's bad. I need to keep my 2s. That is 1 hero KO towards my lose condition. Do I buy this? I don't have the trigger for you. But you are a 4 attack card. 4 attack with a KO, that's pretty good. I could buy Irresistible Bribe over here. I have a lot of covert. And I can still use it to fight this side of MODOK, right? It feels bad to not buy the rare, but I think I just want this. It's another cost. It's really good over here. I'm not going to buy a Superpowered Swimsuit over here. It's helpful for the Tactical Formation 2/2/2, or 2/2, but I think I'm fine with these just staying in so that there's 2 spots that don't get KO'd. And I'm going to buy a Sidekick. Okay, I draw 2. 1 attack, draw a card. 2 am I going to play that? Before I play that, let me think. Okay, so this will be 2 attack, gain a wound, which would give me 5 attack. I cannot beat the 5th circle or the 6th circle of Kung Fu. I don't outwit, because outwit costs 4 costs on this side, so I have, yeah, I don't outwit. I don't think I want to play this card. Do I want to buy a Superpowered Swimsuit? Not particularly. It is 2s, and I kind of need some 2s. I also just kind of want to leave them in there. I think I just want to buy an Officer. Because this side doesn't have a lot of recruit. Alright, 1 attack, draw a card. Okay. I don't have either of these tactical formations, but that's fine. I think I just want to KO an agent or a trooper. Can I fight MODOK this turn? If I don't KO anything, yes, but I probably do want to KO something and just fight one of these circles of Kung Fu villains. Wait, I need to KO something. I can fight both of these? No. Because I can only bribe one of them. Oh, but I can draw a card from this. Or I could just get a KO. I'll just fight Rand Kai, I think. Grand Kai. So I'll just KO an agent. I bribe Rand Kai and MODOK. Or I kind of want to buy this. Which means I need to bribe someone else. I'll bribe you and fight you for 5. And then I'll buy this and clone it. Mind wipe. No. Yes. Okay, Master Strike. Each player who can't outwit MODOK gains a wound, then MODOK transforms. Each side needs 4 different costs. You do not have 4 different costs. You also do not have 4 different costs. MODOK transforms. Alright, 2 attack. KO a wound to get +1 attack. I don't have 4th Circle of Kung Fu. I don't... Wait, I do outwit you. I do outwit you now, so I can fight you. I fight you for 4. Fight KO one of my heroes. Oh, I'm gonna move this here. I'm moving the wounds out of the KO pile so that if I do get PhD in Oceanography, I can more easily see how many heroes are in the KO pile. I'm going to... Do I buy a superpowered swimsuit? I have some tech over here. I feel like leaving them in so they don't get washed away is a good idea, though. So I'm just going to buy a sidekick. The problem with that is the HQ is not going to be moving along very much. Okay, 2 recruit, investigate for a card that costs 3. Okay. I do have tactical formation 3/3, so 1 attack, investigate for a card with an attack icon. 1 attack, investigate for a card that costs 0, KO or to discard it. Do I want to buy before I play this card? I could buy one of these. I can't clone it, but that's fine. I'll buy this for 3. And then 2 recruit, I investigate for a card that costs 3. Okay. That on top. 3 attack isn't good enough. Do I take this? I guess so. When recruited, clone, telepathic warning. Where did that just go? Okay. Okay, scheme twist. So each 2s get KO'd, so that's just this one for now. And then each player can't outwit Modok KOs a non-gray hero from their discard pile. 4, 2, 0, this side outwits. 3, 2, 4, 0, this side outwits. And Modok transforms. Okay, 1.5 attack, draw a card, and I can move a villain. Guess I just move you back, it doesn't really matter. Then 1 attack, I investigate the sidekick stack for a card and put it into my discard pile. That is not the sidekick stack. I want this one. And I will leave that on top because that card's also good. Then I KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I think I'm going to buy a superpowered swimsuit. Do I play this? I do outwit. I do beat 4th Circle of Kung Fu. Basically, I'd be gaining a wound to KO an agent, which is not a great trade. But I might be able to KO... And stuff escaping's bad, okay. 2 attack, gain a wound. I could draw a card instead. I'll just fight you for 4. Fight, KO one of my... Well, wait, I played these first. Fight, KO one of my heroes. Yeah, I'm going to buy a superpowered swimsuit. I need to move the HQ along a little bit at the very least. Okay, I don't want these enchant the senses, but they're going to get KO'd from the glaciers, which is bad. Oh. Well, there's nothing I can do about that, apparently. So I KO this and this. Again, the swimsuits are immune because Stingray's immune. And then each player can't outwit Modok gains a wound, and then Modok transforms. 3, 2, 4, 0. This side does outwit. This side doesn't outwit. And then Modok transforms. Okay, 1 attack, draw a card. I don't have tactical formation 2/2. I do have tactical formation 3/3. No, I don't. Okay, so this is 1 attack, investigate for a card with an attack icon. It's on the bottom. Okay, now I have tactical formation 3-3, so I draw a card and I get 2 attack. Tactical formation 2-2-3. I do not have a 2 for this. I need more 2s. Do I buy a superpowered swimsuit over here just so I can have an extra 2? It feels not ideal. It's just 2 attack. 2 attack. I'm 90% sure that this doesn't counteract the you can only fight him with recruit part of this. I'm like 90% sure it doesn't do that. So I would need to get 3 extra recruits, so I would need to KO one of these. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to KO the wound. And I bribe something. This one. I'm going to fight you for 6 with 6 Circle of Kung Fu. I'm going to fight you for 4? And buy this and clone it, I guess. I'm going to fight you for 4. And fight, draw a card for each of my heroes that costs 4. I have 1 here that costs 4. Okay. I'm going to buy this and X factor trigger, clone it. Some X clone this. Interweaving powers. Here. This deck is very good. Hopefully I can win before it goes very poorly. 1 attack, draw a card. I don't want to buy this. I kind of just want to leave everything in the HQ that is currently in the HQ and just not have any more KOs. Is that dumb? That means the right side's going to be a little awkward. I'm going to fight you for 3. For each of my heroes that cost 3, KO one of my heroes. I'm going to buy another officer and a sidekick. I have tactical formation 3-3, but not tactical formation 3-3-3. I'm going to play this first. 1 attack, investigate for a card that with an attack icon. Oh. Unfortunate. So this is just draw a card. Wait. The draw card happens first, and then I get the tactical formation, right? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Then 2 recruit, investigate for a card that costs 3. So leave this on top. Or no, I put this on the bottom. And then 2 recruit, I investigate for a card that costs 3. Hold up. I need more recruit, right? Yeah, I need this. So then 1 attack, draw a card. Then I bribe you and you. And I have enough recruit to do so. Then 2 attack, tactical formation 2-2, I get +1 attack. Wait, I don't have tactical formation 2-2. But I reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a master strike, I get +1 attack and may shuffle the villain deck. It's not. Okay, I fight MODOK for 8. Each other player discards their hand and then draws as many cards as they discarded. MODOK transforms. guess Modoc's at 9. Little off. I'm not going to fight the Legion on this side. This side is thin. This side should not fight the Legions. I honestly feel like I'm doing very good. As long as I keep the HQ like mostly like this, mostly full of Stingrays, I think I'm in good shape. I have a wound to KO, right? I do. 2 attack. KO that wound. For 1 more attack. Then 1.5 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, investigate the sidekick stack for a card and put it into my discard pile. I take this one and put you on the bottom. I draw 2. 1 attack, draw a card. I'll just heal these wounds. I kind of want to keep them around for Penance Form. Is that dumb? Do I know what's in my deck? I'm sure I have some grays in here. I'm going to fight you for 3. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one of them, and put the other one back. Okay. And fight this one for 3. I don't mind KOing this officer if necessary. Or I could KO you. No, KOing you is bad because you're a non-gray. And I'm going to buy Uncover Family Secrets. How many 3s do I have over here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 3s. Nah, I'm just going to buy a new recruit. I don't have Tactical Formation 2-2-3. I do have Tactical Formation 3-3-3-3 though. So 2 attack, I reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Master Strike, I get +1 attack. I may shuffle the villain deck. It's not. But this gives me 3-3-3-3. And this gives me 3-3-3-3. I feel like my math is wrong. 5, 5, 10, should be at 14. I'm going to fight MODOK for, I'll even play these. I'm going to fight MODOK for 9. Each other player reveals their hand and discards 2 cards that have the same cost. MODOK transforms. Okay. And then reveal the top 2 cards of my deck, put any that cost 2 or less into my hand, put the rest back in any order. Okay, now I have Tactical Formation 2-2. No, I don't. 3 attack, investigate for a card with an attack icon. I actually don't want these cards right now. I want to save that for later. Buy a new recruit. Because I need recruit to fight this MODOK. Ambush. Each player who can't outwit Cosmic Hulk Rogot gains a wound. Outwit is only 3 costs on this side, so this side does outwit. This side also outwits. 1 attack, draw a card. Could copy this and then get another sidekick. Yeah, I'll copy you. Because this card is both tech and the hero classes I copy, so I get another 1 attack, draw a card. Then 1 attack, I investigate the sidekick stack for a card and put it into my discard pile. Take this one. You can go on the bottom. And I'm just going to heal this wound. I still only have 1-2. going to start by investigating for a card that costs 3. Take this, put you on the bottom. Then again, I investigate for a card that costs 3. On the bottom. I do have Tactical Formation 3/3/3, so this is draw a card and give me 2 attack. Then this still doesn't have a Tactical Formation 2/2, but I do have Tactical Formation 3/3, so this is 1 attack, investigate for a card with an attack icon. Okay, now I have the 2s. So before I play this, I need to get these Tactical Formations. So this is 2 attack, Tactical Formation 2/2/3, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, I get +2 attack and may fight it this turn. It is. And I can fight it this turn. If I do fight it, I put a card from the bystander stack on top of the villain deck. I'm probably not fighting that this turn, but I'm revealing it again with this one. Now I can play the new recruits. So 1 attack, draw a card. Okay, I no longer have Tactical Formation 2/2 because this is back in the new recruit stack. But I do have Tactical Formation 3/3, which doesn't do anything because Rankai's on top. Okay, I can't KO this. Yes, I can. 1 recruit, and I KO this. And then 3 recruit. And I bribe you and you. And I fight MODOK for 8. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. KO 1, draw 1, and discard 1. KO 1, draw 1, discard 1, and then MODOK transforms. Then 2 attack, Tactical Formation 3/3/3/3, 3 more attack. I fight MODOK for 9. Draw a card for each Intelligentsia villain in your victory pile. MODOK transforms. Where are the Intelligentsia villains? That's a good question. Okay, so now I can fight you for 6. Which would put 2 bystanders on top of the villain deck. That seems like a really good idea. I'm going to fight you for 6. And if I fight it, I put a card from the bystander stack on top of the villain deck. And I do that twice because I got both of them. I could fight the Doombot Legion. I probably don't want to do that. There's some grays on the bottom of this deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna not fight it. Do I have a wound to KO? No. Okay, I'm gonna start with 1.5 attack, draw a card, and I can move a villain. I'm just gonna move this one back a little bit. Then half an attack, draw a card. And I get +2 attack usable against Sewers, Bridge, or Mastermind. This is my swimsuit counter. Then 1 attack, investigate the sidekick stack for a card and put it into my discard pile. Draw 2 is probably better than 1 attack, draw a card, but I'm going to leave this on top anyways because I still think it's good. Then 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Now I have a wound to KO. 2 attack, KO this wound for another attack. Can't fight MODOK because MODOK can only be fought with Recruit, which is very sad. I'm gonna wait. Do you have Wounded Fury? I don't have any wounds. I'm gonna fight you for 5. I'm gonna fight you for 3. Look at the top 2 cards of my deck. I KO 1 and put the other one back. KO this, put this back, and then I can KO a wound from my hand or any player's discard pile. I don't think this side has wounds. No. And I'm not going to play this card. I'm doing very good here. I just need to either wait for him to transform again or get 8 recruit on this side. Somehow. One attack, draw a card. Okay, this actually isn't very good. Do I want to investigate this turn? Not particularly. Although, if I investigate, I don't get any of these garbage gray cards in my shuffle, so maybe I should do that. So this is one attack, investigate for a card with an attack icon. I actually do want to draw, so that I can get all of my recruit in one hand. So I do have tactical formation 3/3/3, so I get 2 attack. Then 2 attack, I reveal the top card of the villain. Wait, I don't have tactical formation 2/2. Never mind. But I do have tactical formation 3/3/3/3. Not that that does anything. I'm gonna buy a new recruit. Master Strike. Each player who can't outwit MODOK has a non-gray hero from the discard pile. This side has 3, 2, and 1, or 3, 2, and 0. This side has 6, 3, and 2. MODOK transforms. Okay, so now I can probably win this turn. Draw 2. I draw 2 more. 1 attack, draw a card. 1.5 attack, draw a card. Can move a villain. There aren't any villains. 1 attack, draw a card. Half an attack, draw a card, superpowered swimsuit. 1 attack, investigate the sidekick stack for a card and put it into my discard pile. Another one. Give me all the sidekicks. Then 2 attack, gain a wound. 2 attack, KO the wound. To get 1 more attack. This went significantly better than I thought it was going to go. I'm going to fight MODOK for 9 and win. I don't know how much attack I have left. I did it! Only 4 non-grays were KO'd. That's kind of incredible. I didn't even have to do the... I got really lucky with the Scheme Twist setup. Yeah, there were a lot in the bottom. Maybe not super lucky, but there was a lot of luck there. I think my idea of leaving all the Stingrays in was a good one. Anyways, let's count some VP. Left side got 52. And the right side got 24. And if you add those two together, you get 76. Click here if you won, enter your total VP below 76. And go to results. We did it. You've unlocked the following here: Stingray. Final score 420. Nice. Lives left 2. Player count 2. Final blow, yes. Go put that on my main spreadsheet real quick. I finished my 10th hero path. It's kind of incredible. 420, 2 lives left, player count 2, final blow, yes. And let me put my spreadsheet into there. There we go. Yeah, I have 10 characters unlocked now. 10 characters, 12 heroes. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's talk about the decks really quick. This side was obviously very strong. I needed more 2s. If it wasn't for the scheme, I probably would have bought these superpowered swimsuits just so I could have some more 2s in here. They don't hurt me because they draw cards, so even though they're not amazing on this side, they would still help me trigger the tactical formations that I needed. I was trying to buy a bunch of new recruits and stuff to give me the tactical formations, and it worked out like a little bit, but then I played one and then it didn't work out anymore, and But yeah, other than that, this side was really strong. Just a good 3 deck. This side was slightly less structured. It was mostly just buy some cards. Mostly cards with card draw. Yeah, it wasn't fantastic, but it did get a lot of KOs somehow. How the hell did this KO so many cards? Just villains, I guess. What did you fight in here? Oh, well, there's a bunch. There's 2 KOs. Okay. I found where all my KO came from. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of structure over here, but when you KO most of your heroes, your deck turns good anyways. It's just how it works. Alright. Talking about Stingray as a hero, I'm sad I never got to use PhD in Oceanography in a deck with heavy KO or a setup with heavy KO like this one. This would have been really cool, getting it to work out. But I think Stingray is really good. Like, he has a lot of card draw. I love card draw. I don't know if you could tell, but drawing my entire deck in one turn makes me feel very happy. So I like this a lot. I like his uncommon. Where is it? This one? I like KO. I like 3 recruit. A 3 recruit card's really nice. This card's good. This hero is good. I like this hero. I can see me just bringing him in if I feel like playing with him. Or bring him in if there's like tech synergy going on. I could bring him in if there's card draw synergy going on, like with Wolverine or anyone else who cares about drawing a lot of cards. Yeah, he's nice. I like him. Alright, I think it's time to pick my next hero path. Alright, same thing I do all the time. I shuffle the hero deck, and then I pull someone out of it. Bam. Darkhawk. Oh, he's a hyperspeed guy. Well, first of all, do you have a hero path? Specifically, do you have a hero path that I am allowed to use? Darkhawk. You do have a path. Does the path require Weapon X? No. Alright. Next time we're going to be doing Darkhawk's hero path. Let's take a look at him real quick, see what he's all about. He seems to be a hyperspeed guy. Yep, hyperspeed. Okay, he's like hyperspeed, and also he wants cards with both icons. And he's got some text energy. What heroes do I have with both icons? The Archon Rare? I'm not bringing an Archon just for that. What other heroes do I have that have double icons? You know what? I think it might just be Archon. I'll have to look through all my heroes again. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Next time we're going to be starting Darkhawk's hero path. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then.